You know what's kind of crazy? I'm technically on keto right now, but you cannot do it like these fatback motherfuckers that think, oh, I'm on keto. Yeah, this is the only way to lose weight. You lose weight very fast and all of this extra shit. Like, no, bro. I'm on keto on accident almost. Like, I dead ass prioritize eating protein. Damn, they dropping fast as fuck. Hold on, look. But I prioritize eating protein so that I don't feel as hungry throughout the day or whatever. And I've been only eating like 30, 40 grams of carbs, fucking 50 grams of fats, but 200 grams of protein every day. And like, I was just like, damn, low key, I'm on keto right now. But it's not a make it or break it thing, bro. And matter of fact, carbs will help your workout. I'm just on a crazy little cut right now. I wanted to see my face get a little bit less bloated. Carbs make my face bloated. But carbs do not make you fat, and they do not slow down fat loss. Maybe they slow down weight loss, but that's because it's just water. What the fuck? Like, I think that's the problem with most people, bro. They look at the scale so much that they want to lose weight instead of thinking like, oh, I do just want to lose fat, so why am I looking at the scale? It's probably just water, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, the scale has dropped from 160 all the way down to 155 already. You know what I'm saying? And that's in the span of fucking 5 days. But I got the common sense to know that's just because I'm low on carbs. Carbs hold water. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, carbs are not a make it or break it, bro. Do not stop eating carbs just because that's the only way. All of that restrictive shit is what's gonna make you fall back on your diet. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna literally put too much stress on your mind. And some advice for the people that's wondering, like, what am I eating? I'm just eating grilled chicken and a protein shake. That's literally it. I take multivitamins every day. Maybe you can't do this shit. Maybe that's too restrictive for you because you a bitch nigga. But I've been on this shit for a while. It's not that big of a deal to me. Once you get deep in this shit, you'll notice, like, the shit that sound crazy that you be hearing is really like, okay, you just don't feel like doing it. But if you do it anyway, and then you wake up the next morning, you be like, oh, I did it. You know what I'm saying? And that shit will give you more belief, because you confided in yourself or whatever. But yeah, this shit really ain't even that difficult. It's not that serious. But if you're new to this shit, I would not recommend what I'm doing, because I can't even keep this shit up. I'd be lying if I said if this was the only shit I ate for the past month or so. No, I only go on little 1 week crash diets of this shit. But for the most part, I always eat whole foods. But yeah, for the most part, I always eat whole foods. And for me, like, obviously, if you're a big bag motherfucker, you don't want to be having cheat days or refeed days or whatever until you're close to like 13-12% body fat. But what I count, since, you know, I'm obviously not a big bag anymore, but what I used to do is have maintenance days. You know what I'm saying? That shit will keep you on track, but it will slow your progress down. And as long as you keep going, the one thing you will know is that you're just slowing yourself down. But until you give up, you're not stopping, bro. Yeah, until you actually give up, you're winning. You're still on the journey, bro. So don't get too down on yourself on the days that you overeat or you fucking didn't eat enough. You feel me? Don't get too down on them days, because this is a journey. And that shit, those days where you're like, fuck, I want to eat so much and you don't, those are mindset. I call those mindset shift days. You know what I'm saying? Because you're changing, your mindset is changing a little bit every time that shit happens. You know what I'm saying? When you do what you don't want to do, when you don't do what you want to do, your mindset is shifting a little bit. But I'm gonna yap with y'all later, man. I gotta get to work. But yeah, you don't need to go into keto to lose weight. You don't need the keto diet. You don't need no restrictive diet. Just make sure your calories make sense and your protein intake makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But all right, guys, catch me on another one. Bye.